Here we are down the highway just a ways out of town. It's a nice evening out here in Alaska. Cool, and it's about 8:30 at night, so it's not scorching hot like most summer days are. But some of you in the comments were like, hey, where's some of that adventuring stuff you do besides all the wrenching on old rigs? So that's what we're out doing. I'm gonna show you a cool thing up in the woods, and yeah, I've been wanting to do this, and guess I'll make a video on it at the same time, so that'll be good. Running the old 77 Dodge. She's got highway gears unlike the old Ford, so it goes down the highway a little bit better. But yeah, it's nice. Looked like some rain back that way, but I don't think it's coming down here yet, so head on down the road to the spot, and we'll hike up in the woods a ways, and I guess you know what it is from reading the video title, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Okay, here we are right off the side of the Alaska Highway. We're gonna take a hike up that way and go see something cool. Okay, so this is kind of a local story that's been going around for many years. I've heard it a few different ways, but mainly around the area here, there was a logging camp. Back during the Korean War, there were fighter jets that came up here, and they were stationed at the bases in Alaska. Around this area, there was a fighter jet going through, and the pilot had some sort of issue. Something failed on the plane, and he had to bail out, and the plane nosed in like over in that direction. And the logging camp crew, they saw the guy parachuting out, and they went over to where he landed, and they brought him over to the camp and helped him out and whatnot. And then, of course, after all this happened, the government came up and retrieved stuff off the aircraft, like the 50 caliber machine guns and whatnot. So the whole wreck of the aircraft remains up there. And I've been to it one time before. Me and a buddy, we used a GPS, like satellite image thing like Google Earth, and we could see it on the map, and we went right to it. And I don't have one with me now, but I kind of know a general direction of how to get back up there. We're in kind of a low spot here, and it's up on the high side on the right. So yeah, I don't really know much more about what happened. I know lots of locals have been up to it, you know, and gotten stuff off of it. There's lots of cool stuff remaining up there. I mean, the whole plane's completely scattered. I mean, there's nothing really intact, but it's still cool to see. I'm sure there's an incident report floating around out there, but I haven't found one. Who knows, it might be classified or something, but yeah, I don't know how it failed and why he had to bail out, but yeah, luckily he survived and was able to find some help. I mean, luckily the logging camp was right here and they saw it and went and saved him, like I say. But yeah, let's hike up to this thing and do some exploring. Do I carry a gun for bears? Yeah. When I'm out here doing this kind of stuff, always 44 Magnum will do the trick if you run into a bear. So yeah, here we are up above the highway a ways. There's lots of game trails and probably people trails from so many folks coming up here and checking this thing out over the years. So it should be pretty easy to find it again. Kind of thick all the way up here, as I remember. But yeah, it's all uphill in this low drainage type thing. Still making her up higher. Just been following the landscape as I remember it, and came up on the first piece of evidence here. Yeah, not sure what part it's from, but shows the paint. Keep going here. No, we're getting close now. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. Just stuff shredded all over the place. Yeah. Man, the mosquitoes are getting hungry now. See, there's a pile of 50 shells right there. I grabbed a few of those the last time I was up here. And if I remember right, the thing I wanted to get the most is here somewhere. Just gotta find it again. But still got stuff like that. Must be like a gear door or something. There's part of the landing gear right there. Big turbine out of the jet type stuff or whatever. Let me get over there. And then there's more of it up the hill there. Red with black stripes. Try not trip over this stuff and get speared by something. Lots of good sharp stuff to do that. Yeah, back on the other side of it now. Here we go. I was afraid somebody came up here and grabbed it. The insignia. Somebody's definitely been back up here since I was here last summer. It kind of looks like some of the 50 shells have been picked through. And I was expecting that to be gone, but to my surprise, it's still here. Hiked in here with a backpack, so I brought some tin snips and try and get this thing out of this panel. But before I do that, I'll show you what's up the hill there and kind of explore this a little more. Came around back this way and didn't notice the markings there on that one before. Kind of wet down in here, but not too bad. Let's go up here. Not sure if that's like a machine gun rack or not. Probably not. Somebody's probably already gotten that stuff. Lots of electrical stuff up on this part, and it keeps going up. Of course, everything burned. More indications to the panels. That piece is pretty cool with the paint and the silver of the tin. There's the other gear leg. Yep, scattered away to nothing. These were pretty cool planes too. That's about it for up here. The incline keeps on going there, but yeah, quite a ways up here. I mean, there's some really burnt stuff right there. Not sure what the rubber is. Huh. Be kind of cool to see a year or something on these data tags on these parts. Go back down here. Found tire inflation instructions there on that piece. Work my way back down there and see if I can't cut that insignia out of the panel and snatch a few more 50 shells. Leave some for the next person. Man, the bugs are getting aggressive. Huh. Man, that's a heavy piece. See a tag on this. Instruments or something. Huh. Can't stand still for long, you'll get eaten. Okay, let me get back over there and cut that thing out. Well, I was working at it and this thing's like double layered and it has ribs on the other side, so see if I can try and carry this whole thing out. Grab a few shells there and make my way out, see if I can't do that. But yeah, I kind of went around everything. Not a whole lot to look at, but hopefully you got a good view of what I can see. So yeah, let me get packed back up here and see what I can make happen. There's a few left in here. Looks like all the good stuff's been picked over. I got some with bullets still in them. Of course, here's loose ones. And yeah, they appear to be tracers too, so that would be pretty cool. So yeah, I just kind of picked through these. Yeah, when you carry out a panel from an airplane wreck, maybe you should bring gloves so you don't cut yourself on all the jagged goodness there. Nah, you're fine. You know, wouldn't it be something if I get back down there and somebody hot wired my truck and it's not there anymore? Yeah, that would be no fun. What am I thinking? Stay positive. Positive like the wire they used off the battery to hot wire it. Yeah, real positive. No, I'm kidding. Slowly making her. Just carried it through a big, thick cluster of spruce trees and willows. That was fun. Finally made it back to a trail here. Getting closer. Creek down in there. Can hear it. But yeah. Keep at her. And there be the highway. Made it. I don't know what's crazier. The fact that I'd hike all the way up and carry out a jagged piece of metal and try not to gouge my hands all up. Or the fact that I would have gently set this down and then reach for my gun if I saw a big old bear. But I don't know. It's what I love to do, so gotta put up with it, I guess. Oh, ready for a drink of water and get back in the truck out of these mosquitoes. There we go. Hope you enjoyed this little adventure. Got to document some Alaska history that's probably going to be forgotten someday. So, yeah. Now it's on the internet for everyone to see and remember. So, you know, that's cool. I get told by a lot of folks from the former generations that they wish they had YouTube back in the day, and because people today would never believe what went on back then and what they went through. So if I can save history and document stuff before it's forgotten, then, you know, that's all I need. So anyways, gonna get this loaded up and get back in the truck and drink some water. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. And before I close out, big thank you to D&D Speed Shop for the shout out to my channel. Can't believe how much it's blown up. Getting all kinds of views and subscribers. So big thanks to them, and big thanks to all you folks that came over and checked me out and enjoy the content. So that's motivation for me to keep doing this. So yeah, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. And till the next time, hope you enjoyed this video and glad I was able to take you along on the adventure.